Hey YouTube, AcidBuckshot here with another Let's Talk video. Now in my last Let's Talk I mentioned about green and blue weapons sometimes having very interesting roles. Well, here's a new one for you. Now, as everyone probably knows, when House of Wolves was released, all Generation 3 weapons, so that's any weapon with the lovely little 2 above it, will no longer be able to get final round. So anyone who managed to get good rolls like the Aphrodite Spear, LDR, or whatever one you got with final round, those are pretty much the last ones you're ever going to find. Unfortunately for new players and people who didn't get these rolls, they can't get this anymore. Except, there's one exception to that rule. Meet the Avenue A. Now this weapon drops in strike playlists, and generally comes out with very bad rolls, but you can sometimes find this. This one has final round, and Crucible doesn't care what light level your weapon is, it'll still kill them. Now, this beautiful weapon I actually got to roll with explosive rounds, so I took this into Crucible and did a bit of damage with it, and absolutely loved it. Now, the types of things you can actually do with this gun, because it's got explosive rounds, is you don't actually have to shoot the person, you can shoot the wall beside them.
Gained the lead.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Now the weapon itself has a quite decent cycle time, so the ability to body shot someone twice is quite easy. Still can come up a bit short depending on what the person's firing at you, like a thorn, but for most long range ballistic engagements it does quite well, right?
Guardian down.
Now, whilst explosive rounds reduces your actual impact damage, your headshot damage will still come up reasonable. About 334 headshot damage, you're still looking at one-shotting any target that comes your way, as well as anyone who has an overshield.
Heavy ammo on the way.
Now, because it's using explosive ammunition, it will do reduced damage. That includes the final round shot. Now that will increase the damage because it's final round, but it can come up short. It might not actually kill the target, but it can surprise you, and sometimes will actually just one-shot a person anyway.
Guardian down.
Like I said, there's a good chance that your final round might not actually do anything. It'll heavily damage the guy, but it will not kill him. So be prepared to hot swap to your primary weapon to kill him.
Guardian down.
Now, because it's using explosive rounds as well, explosive rounds deal damage to the area around where you fire the bullet. So, depending where the enemy is standing, you could do something like this.
Guardian down.
But, as with any sniper rifle, one of the best things you can do, alongside one of your teammates, is make an assist cannon. I.e., shoot a guy in the body, or shoot the wall beside him, deal some damage. Either you or your teammate kills him, and either way, both of you walk away satisfied, apart from the poor sod who just got his ass handed to him. But forget about all that. What we need to know is, apart from having final round and explosive ammunition, can this weapon do the damage without those two perks? Can you get reliable headshots, reliable shots on damaged enemies in the chest, and can you snapshot?
Finish them.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Heavy ammo on the way.
But let's be realistic here for a second. The chances of any player right now watching this going and running 20, 30 strikes, finally getting the Avenue A to actually drop, that it will actually have final round or explosive ammunition, is insanely low. So how does this weapon, just with final round having dropped, how does it handle in Crucible? Can you still reliably land good kills, and can it one-shot someone? And what is the headshot damage of a weapon that's not using explosive ammunition?
Gained the lead.
To be honest, not bad. 417 headshot damage, and it can one-shot in the body. Pretty much, if you can get this roll final round, for normal Crucible at least, you have a decent final round sniper to counter all those newbie Effordette spears and LDRs. Well, this has been AcidBuckshot. Hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the battlefield.